Over the past day near the Russian region of Kursk, Ukrainian forces tried gathering reinforcements for further provocations near Tetkina and Glushkova. These attempts were stopped by Russian strikes that destroyed 4 Ukrainian drone control points. At the same time, Ukrainian aircraft conducted airstrikes on Russian positions in Kyotkina using advanced precision-guided bombs. Meanwhile, Russian forces continued to bring additional troops into the area to strengthen their defense. Near Sumy, Ukrainian troops launched 3 unsuccessful counterattacks around Verachina and Unikovka. After repelling these efforts, Russian troops moved forward on several parts of the front. Ukrainian soldiers were pushed out of multiple defensive positions in forested areas, where Russian units are now reinforcing their positions. Meanwhile, near Kondratovka, Ukrainian forces are attempting to assemble additional manpower to attack the village, but Russian strikes continue to disrupt these efforts. Russian assault units have entered the city of Kupiansk. This marks the real beginning of a full-scale attack, not just small reconnaissance missions. Reports say that Russian forces entered the northern outskirts of Kupiansk from the direction of Golubivka and Ratevkovka. This position will serve as a launching point for further advances. In the Konstantinovka area, Russians successfully seized Yablanovka, broke through Ukrainian defenses, and entered Alexandra Kalinovka. Russian soldiers are currently clearing the area and advancing towards the Kalban-Laitsky Reservoir. Near Pokrovsk, after capturing Zvidia on the previous day, Russian assault troops continued their advance, taking control of the villages of Leontivichi. They have now reached the outskirts of Pokrovsk, a city heavily fortified by the Ukrainian side, and have begun their assault. It is also reported that Russian forces have entered Mirnograd from the east and from the south. In the South Donetsk direction, Russian units continue fighting around ZELENSKY and are advancing towards the settlement of Malayevka. They have also moved closer to Temirovka. On the Zaporozhye front, fierce clashes continue for control of Plavny as Russian forces push towards Stepnogorsk. In the Kherson sector, both sides continue exchanging artillery fire. Russian airstrikes hit the Interior Ministry building in Kherson. Ukrainian shelling wounded 7 civilians on Russian-controlled territory. Meanwhile, mass protests continue in Ukraine against a new law limiting the independence of anti-corruption agencies from the government. The important fact is that these agencies have been created as one of the tools of influence of the sponsors of the current Kiev regime. The European Union quickly expressed concern. Simultaneously, thousands of protesters in Kiev and other cities demanded that the law be cancelled. Demonstrations in the capital displayed banners labeling President Zelensky and his chief of staff Yermak as murderers of democracy, traitors to Ukraine, and dictators. Zelensky even claimed the law was needed to counter Russian influence, but this did not help. Facing intense pressure, Zelensky swiftly gave in and urgently introduced a new bill restoring the independence of Ukraine's anti-corruption institutions.